Outside right now, a couple of clouds lingering around the area, but regardless, a nice start to the day, that is for sure. Temperatures are in the upper 50s and low 60s across our area. But the good news is we're going to be able to enjoy the summer-like heat for this weekend. Kind of wish it was next weekend because that's when pools and stuff start to open. Although if you're lucky enough to have a pool yourself, I think this weekend's going to be a great weekend to utilize it. But we are going to continue to see, again, dry skies across the area for us through the afternoon. Something I do want to point out, though, is we have a cold front that is just off to our west. You can see some light shower activity that's stretching all the way from Minnesota through western Iowa into Nebraska and Kansas. And we could see a brief pop-up shower, maybe even a brief thunderstorm as we get into the evening hours, mainly for our Iowa hometowns. I do think, however, that coverage looks really, really broken, really isolated. Most of us are going to stay dry through the entire weekend. So again, highs today heading to the upper 80s. Almost getting very close to 90 degrees. So again, it's going to be hot, very summer-like, and again, a little humid as we have southwest winds through much of the afternoon. As we get into the evening, you can see that broken line. Doesn't really look anything too impressive, but we'll still keep that chance there for an isolated threat as we get into the evening hours. And then tonight, we're going to dry skies out, partly cloudy conditions. Lows will be in the low 60s. I think we'll bring in a little bit more cloud cover, especially as we get to Sunday afternoon and evening as we start to track in a more active pattern by Sunday night. But we still stay fairly warm with temperatures in the upper 80s. So here is a look at your severe storm zones over the next couple of days. Again, we have a level 1 out of 5 threat for eastern Iowa for this evening to account for that cold front that's coming in this evening. So that's why we're going to keep that chance there. Again, most of us likely not going to see anything at all. As we get into the new work week, we are going to watch out for another level 1 out of 5 threats for our hometowns on Monday, likely accounting for a couple showers and thunderstorms we could see throughout the day, but that main axis of severe weather is going to be off to our south and west. And then heading to Tuesday. Tuesday is the day that I want you to continue to stay updated on the forecast and be on guard. Already start to have a plan in place because we have a level 3 out of 5 threat already in place for Tuesday. Expect all modes of severe weather. Again, some tornadoes will be possible, damaging winds and some hail. We'll keep a close eye out on it, but here's that extended future track. We are going to continue to keep skies fairly dry into Sunday night. Early Monday, we could start to bring in a couple of showers. We'll keep that chance on the board through Monday evening. Could see a couple more showers into Tuesday morning, but that main event coming in by the afternoon and evening hours, it's going to be this line that we see. Again, when we see a line of showers and storms, you can really expect some damaging winds to be associated with that. So we're going to continue to keep close eye out on it. Again, a lot of rainfall could be associated with the system that's pushing in, especially by Tuesday, pumping in that rain amount up to around 1.5 inches, maybe even 2 inches for a couple of our hometowns by the time we get to Wednesday afternoon. We are going to stay warm in the 80s as we head through the next several days. And then after that storm chance on Tuesday, get a little cooler with highs in the low to mid 70s. Good morning, Quad City.